In this video, we'll show you how to use the settings in System Values to control how sales orders behave in Chaos Control Cloud. First of all, we'll open System Values from the System Setup screen, and then we'll go to the Sales tab, and we'll go into Edit mode in case we need to make any changes. The first section we need to look at are the default settings for new orders. The primary address used in a sales order is normally the delivery address, but this setting allows you to change that to use the invoice address where the two are different. The next setting controls the order type to be used when creating a sales order for a customer marked as pro forma. The options are a conventional sales order, a pro forma where stock is allocated but not shipped until payment is received, or a quote where no stock is allocated. The next section controls how the pricing works in manually created sales orders. The first option controls what you would like to happen if there's an item on a sales order that has a zero price. The first option is None, where the system will take no action. Warning means that the system will alert you if there's a zero priced item on the order, but will still allow you to go ahead and save the order. Error means that the system will display an error message and not allow the sales orders to be saved. Warn if price changed will display a warning if any of the prices in the sales order are changed from system controlled prices. Lock sales order prices will ensure that no manually entered prices on a sales order will be changed by the system if the order is subsequently edited. Minimum order value will prevent sales orders being created that are below the specified value. Displaying sell prices as net is particularly useful for trade customers. Here is where you can set the number of decimal places that your sell prices will be displayed in. Turning on Force Sales Order Lowest Price means that the system will see to it that any given customer will always get the lowest price they are entitled to. However, this functionality can't be used if you sell in multiple currencies. When compound discounts is enabled, it means that a customer who's entitled to more than one discount, as a result of promotional activity for instance, will receive all the discounts. By setting a minimum sales order margin, you can be alerted when a particular sales order that you may be compiling is delivering less than the specified margin. The first option in the General section is Take Full Payment. When on, this means that a prepayment customer will be charged for the full value of the sales order regardless of whether any of the items on the order are on backorder. Otherwise, they will only be charged for the value of the items that are in stock and able to be shipped. When Include Backorder in Run to Zero calculation is enabled, it means that the system will ignore any items on order when calculating the available stock for a Run to Zero item. The Delivery section controls the various delivery options within the system. Delivery Date Release Early controls how many days prior to the scheduled delivery date an order in a waiting date is released. Part Ship Period is the number of days a part fulfilled order will be allowed to remain in awaiting stock before the system automatically part ships it. The system assumes that you won't want to do this, which is why the default is 999. Delivery Date Put in Awaiting Date is the minimum number of days in the future an order's delivery date has to be in order for it to be held in awaiting date. The system default delivery date is next day delivery. Days can be added to this default figure by using Delivery Date Add to Default. Similarly, a specified number of days can be added to the default delivery date when the payment type is check, to allow for the check to clear. Default New Couriers to Reassess Invoices means that any new couriers added to the system would be defaulted to reassess orders on import or on part shipment. This behaviour can be controlled also on an individual courier basis. The final option means that any extra postage surcharges attached to items on a sales order will be capped to the specified figure. The Required Fields section means that any of the three specified fields can be made mandatory. In other words, a sales order will not be allowed to be saved unless a setting is made against key code, sales source, or branding. For further details on manual BOPO, please see our video on how to set up dropship in Chaos Control Cloud. Thanks for watching.